Hey guys, Caitlin here with Does It Date Night? And today we're going to be going over 10 ways that you can pamper her on a budget. Number 10, a spa day at home. The next time you are at your local grocery store, head on over to the health and beauty department. You may be surprised what you can find there. You can get things like face masks, some body scrub for exfoliation, hair conditioning treatments, wax strips, loofahs, bath products. You have so many options. Put them together in a basket and there she can have a spa day at home. Number 9, have her get a professional shampoo. By doing this, you can save money because you're not paying for a more expensive service like getting her hair dyed or getting highlights, but you're still allowing her to go to the salon and have that ambiance, the experience. She'll have time to chat with her hairstylist. Plus, usually when you get a shampoo, they will massage your scalp a little bit, which feels wonderful. And it's very friendly on the budget. Plus, this will be one less time that she has to shampoo and dry her hair herself, which, trust me, as a woman, anytime I don't have to wash my own hair is a plus. Or if that might not work for you, something else you could do at the salon is maybe pay for her to get an eyebrow wax, so that way they're nice and shaped and looking pretty. But again, that's even more budget friendly than getting a shampoo. So those are 2 options at the salon that you could do to help pamper her on a budget. Number 8, give her a massage. I get it. Maybe you can't afford a professional masseuse, but you have hands. You can give her a massage yourself. A few things you can do to make sure that you're doing a good job is look up some YouTube videos on how to give a quality massage. You don't have to be perfect. I think just being willing to do it will mean a lot to her. So some things you can do to really up the level of your massage is to, first off, go into whatever music app you happen to use and find some spa music. Then set up some candles around the space that you're going to be using, and then dim the lights. That is going to kind of set the ambiance and the mood of the room and make it very relaxing for her. Then you want to try to find some nicely scented oils, or if that's a little bit too expensive, you could always get some baby oil to use when you're doing the massage. After you've massaged her back, then you can move on to her feet. And by the time you're done, she will be very relaxed and appreciative of the pampering that you gave her. Number 7, cook dinner. This is a big one. If in your family, she is the one responsible for cooking the meals, maybe take that burden off of her. Another thing that you could do is meal plan for the entire week. If you are not the one responsible for coming up with the meals, you may not understand the burden that comes with it. But trust me, it can get really frustrating constantly coming up with ideas of what to have for dinner that week. So don't be afraid to take that burden from her and offer to do it for her for the week, and pick one of the nights and cook for her. And make sure you also do the dishes afterwards, because that gives her at least one night where she gets to kick up her feet and watch a show or read a book, or should she decide to, she can use that time to get a task or a chore done that she may not have otherwise been able to do. So another way that you can pamper her is by cooking her dinner and doing some meal planning, so that it is one last task that she has to do herself. Number 6, we're going back to the health and beauty department at your grocery store where you can get other items to pamper her. This time we're going to be making a nail polish kit. So what you can do is get a few different colors of nail polish and some top coat and base coat. They'll be all in the same section, so you should be able to find them easily. Plus, you can also pick up something like a little manicure set that usually includes things like nail clippers, files, things to move your cuticles, just different tools available for her to be able to give herself a manicure. And you might be able to also find like some nice hand lotion, maybe some cuticle cream, and again, put together just a nice little basket for her so that she can do her nails at home. Number 5, a bath bomb and a new magazine to read. So I personally love taking baths. And so one way that you can pamper her, if she's like me, is to get her a new bath bomb or a bath bomb set if it's in the budget, and a new magazine to read. This allows her to take a nice, hot, relaxing bath. It will smell good, plus she'll have something to read while she's in the tub. And if you've done any of the previous tips, you may already have some candles on hand. Don't be afraid to set those up, maybe put a little bubble bath in, and again, dim the lights so that she has a nice setting unless she plans on reading. Then you may want to keep the lights on so that she can easily see her magazine. But either option would be a wonderful way to give her a nice, relaxing bath. Make sure, if you have children, that you stay on children duty so that she can truly enjoy her bath. Number 4, clean the house. If she is the one who does the majority of the chores around the house, then one way that you can pamper her is to do some of those chores for her, because anytime you can lessen her load is a bonus. This will give her time to kick up her feet and relax, or do a craft, or do something else on her list that maybe she wanted to get done but hasn't been a major priority compared to other things that need to be accomplished around the home. And while you are cleaning, consider sending her to a friend's house so that she can have some time with them, or maybe let her go get a cup of coffee. Give her a chance to get out of the house and to have some fun. And then when she comes back, she comes home to a nice, clean home. This, for sure, will help her to feel pampered. Number 3, let her sleep in. Sleep is so important, and especially if you have children, she's probably not getting much sleep. So give her an opportunity to sleep in and you take over children duty. Then, after she's been able to sleep in for a while, make her some breakfast in bed. This way, breakfast is provided for her, she's not having to cook it herself, and she's hopefully gotten a good night's sleep. So she'll be waking up feeling refreshed, revitalized, and that will definitely make her feel pampered. But make sure, if you do cook her breakfast, that you clean up afterwards, because nothing will ruin the moment more than her having to go to the kitchen and wash all of the pots and pans. So let her sleep in, bring her a nice breakfast, and then make sure that you clean up afterwards so that she can just relax and get some sleep. Number 2, the traditional flower and candy. Now, this can get quite expensive, especially when going to a professional florist. But you can always call around and see if they're going to have any deals or specials going on, because this could give you a discount on a nice bouquet. Or don't be afraid to go to your local grocery store. Many of them sell smaller bouquets for a much budget-friendlier option, but it still looks pretty. And the candy doesn't have to be incredibly expensive. Grab her favorite candy bar. Something simple as a few roses and a candy bar can go a long way. But I cannot stress this enough. If you're gonna do flowers and candy, don't get it because you made her mad. That's not pampering. That's you trying to make up for being a bonehead. Do it for no reason at all, just because you love her and you want to bring a smile to her face. Now, doing these things because you've made her mad isn't necessarily a bad thing, but don't consider that pampering, because really it's not. You're doing it to make up for something versus just because you love them. So if you're gonna do flowers and candy, do it on a random day at a random time just because you love her. Number 1, Write her a love note. It is wonderful to get a note about all of the things you love about her. I get it. Maybe words aren't your strong point, but we have Google. Trust me, you can look up romantic words to use and phrases and find ways to make it your own and cater it to your own relationship and use that to write her a lovely note. It doesn't have to be 5 pages long. Even if it's just a paragraph, just a little something to let her know that you love her can go a very long way. And as a bonus tip, don't be afraid to check things like Groupon, where they regularly give deals and have sales. They have a lot of items as well as activities that you can do at a discounted rate. So that could be another way to get her a gift or send her on an adventure. Let her do something fun so that she can pamper herself. You can find things like massages and facials at a discounted price. So just as a little bonus, that's another way that you might be able to find a way to pamper her and stay within your budget. So these are 10 different ways that you can pamper that special woman in your life and remain on a budget. Please, if you found any value in this, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. It helps us tremendously. And if you have any other ideas that weren't listed in this video, please comment below. And as always, if you give any of these a try, let us know how it goes. Thanks for watching. Bye.